Hi everyone, I'm Jen and welcome to Retirement Dream Builders. Now let me ask you a question. What would you do if you could hit that reset button at 60? Start fresh, new place, new people, or maybe even a new purpose. Sounds scary, right? But here's the surprise, guys. More and more retirees are starting over, and the truth is, they didn't expect to love it this much. Now stay with me guys, because in this video, we're going to dig into the real reason retirees are resetting their lives, the pros and the cons of doing it long term, and basically what you need to know if you're rethinking about it yourself. And before we jump in, do me a favor, comment below with your name and where you're watching from. Because in Retirement Dream Builders, we love seeing those comments roll in. And it makes this feel less like a screen, basically more like we're sitting in the same room together. For a long time, guys, retirement was sold as the finish line. So basically, work for decades, save up money, collect your benefits, and then finally slow down. But today's retirees, they're healthier, they're living longer, and they don't want a quiet ending. Basically, they want a reset. Just to give you perspective, over 71 million Americans are already receiving Social Security benefits, and millions more are joining that group every single year. So basically, that's a tidal wave of people, and a lot of them are saying, I don't want to fade out. I want to start fresh. Here's what we know from the research. It's not the money, or it's not money alone that makes retirees happy. It's purpose and relationship. The Harvard study of adult development, the longest study on happiness, prove it. People with strong social ties are healthier, live longer, and of course, feel more satisfied. And that's why, guys, starting over can feel like freedom. It's not just about downsizing your house, it's about upsizing your connections. Retirees who volunteer even just a couple of hours a week report better physical health, less loneliness, and even slower sign of aging. That's basically a huge thing. So when retirees reset, whether that's moving to a new city, joining new communities, or even volunteering, they're actually building the kind of life that science says will keep them thriving. Think about it. What does your ideal day look like if you're starting fresh at 60? Maybe it's about waking up in a smaller, easier to manage home, or basically sipping coffee on a balcony in a city you always dream of living in. Maybe it's morning walks with a brand new friend group, right? Or finally having time to share your skills by mentoring others. And this isn't just happening in US right now. More than 4 million Americans live abroad, and around 760,000 retirees are even collecting Social Security while living overseas. That means starting over in a new country isn't just a fantasy, it's a real path we have already taken. Now let's break this down honestly. The good and not so good of starting over long term. Now let's start with the pros. Downsizing or moving abroad can cut costs, basically housing, utilities, even daily expenses, so stretching your savings further. Now, new environment push you to meet new people, building the kind of friendships that fuel happiness. Now, volunteering or part-time works give you back a sense of purpose and routine. Now, staying active socially and physically link with longer, healthier life. Now, how about the cons? Now, healthcare abroad isn't simple. Original Medicare doesn't cover you outside the US. In most cases, you need a private or local coverage. So downsizing isn't always cheaper. HOA fees, insurance, and even climate risk can creep up. And if you move only for financial reasons without building a community, loneliness can follow you. And if you're moving abroad, guys, paperwork, visas, and banking can be a headache without planning. Here's where retirees sometimes slip. They got excited about the lower cost or the pretty scenery, but you forget from day-to-day details. Things like, how close is the nearest hospital? Does the community have reliable power if you need medical devices? Is the neighborhood built for older adults, or will it be tough to stay independent later on? So basically, starting over isn't about ignoring these things. It's about planning for them so you or your new life actually works for you, not against you. Now, I want you to make this personal. If you had a chance to start over at 60, what would you do first? Drop your answer in the comments, and don't forget to leave your name and location.
And can I ask you a small personal favor, guys? We're a brand new channel. YouTube only shares our content when people like you subscribe, like, and comment. Every subscriber tells YouTube that this lifestyle content matters. And to be real with you guys, this isn't just about numbers. Growing these channels help us fund and keep making these videos. So if you ever wish someone gave you this kind of honest info sooner, hit the subscribe button and think of it as a helping us keeping the lights on while we build this together. I want you to feel proud of being here early, because one day this channel is going to be a big community of retirees, expats, and dreamers helping each other. And you'll know you were one of the first people who made it happen. Retirement isn't the end. It's the chance to design your best chapter yet. And starting over at 60 may sound like a gamble, but for so many, it's the most rewarding decision they ever made. Thanks for being here with me, and I'm Jen, by the way. This is Retirement Dream Builders. Don't go yet. Check out our other videos right here on the channel. They'll spark ideas for your next big chapter. And remember, drop your name and location below. I'll be looking for you in the comments. See you next time!